and then followed by the woman in front of you. Let's step right up, and good evening.
Okay. My name is Becky Schaefer from Echo Road in Mansfield Center. And the most notable thing that that has happened to Bill and I in the last couple of months since we've been here is that we bought the house at 55 Echo Road next to us, which is a fraternity house. We had to. In 2015, the house was purchased by an investor from Essex, Connecticut, and converted to a rental, and then turned into a student rental. The house has taken the last year and a half of our lives to get it under control, working with everybody here, plus all of the other departments in town. For other people, it's taken years. So for us, we consider ourselves lucky that it just took a year and a half. Now that we own it, we will sell it to a real family with restrictions on the deed, so the town, so the house must be owner occupied. We'll also take a first right of refusal on it, so if it's ever sold again, we'll have the first option to buy it, and that's pretty customary with some of the houses around town that UConn owns. So that was on December 23rd, starting at 10 o'clock, we watched our street turned into an underage student drinking party of at least 100 people. Groups of students were streaming down the road as they parked their 40 cars on both sides of our tiny little road. Some also arrived in Ubers, slamming doors, hooting and hollering, that sort of thing. Basically, we had a roaring party going on, both inside the house and outside the house, which was totally visible from the side of our house, where our bedroom is. So the entire scene was clearly visible. This was the sixth event. It was the second one that we had called in, and our neighbors had also called in a third event, which one of the ones in September, which we had called in, Janelle had given a warning to the landlord. So all of the steps had been done in speaking to the landlords, working with the town, et cetera. So everything had been done. We were assured that it would never happen again. And then December 22nd, it happened again. So just to, kind of shorten the story, as the students, nothing happened on the first visit when the police came. They just told the students to quiet down, so it continued. They continued for another 2 hours. We called the police again, and as some of the students streamed into the street, they never did leave. They just partied in the street next to all of their cars and screamed things like "F you, old lady," as they walked past our house. So after about 3 o'clock in the morning, when we finally went to bed, the next morning, Bill got up and said, "We have to buy this house. We can't live like this anymore." So we called the investor that owned the house, and we said who we were, and we said we wanted to buy the house, and he agreed. So we reached an agreement, and within 2 weeks, we bought the house. No contingencies. We took every bit of the money out of our savings for our house that we'd saved our entire lives for, and took all of our savings that both of us had, and we bought that house. That was the only thing we could do to stop the hell that we've been going through. And it's not unsimilar to what all of our neighbors are going through, because it's not just the house next to us. It's us. It's the people across the lake. It's the people on the other side of them. It's just made our lives hell for the last year and a half. So I just wanted to share what we've gone through and the way we've found to resolve that. And so we're hoping that we can work with the housing trust that Matt's setting up and with our other neighbors to show them how to do the same, because I know some people in Stores Heights have done that, but that's what it's come down to, is that the university really doesn't care. It's their risk management strategy to push these students off campus, which is a disservice to them and to us. And so for them, it works very well. For us, it doesn't work so well. But that's been our experience over the last couple of months. So I appreciate everything that everybody's done for us. It's been very difficult for all of us, and I really do appreciate everything that you guys have done. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Schaefer. I would add that this was not an issue with Ms. Schaefer's presentation at all, but I neglected to include in my script, you're limited to 5 minutes. As I said, Ms. Schaefer is well within